Hey, what's going on guys? Hazard here, back again with another video. Today, I'm going to be showing you the deck that I actually finished 62nd with last season. As you can see here, it was very competitive, a lot of Nova, a lot of Sandstorm back and forth, and a little bit down, you can see me there right in 60 seconds from Nova Esports. And I actually used this deck. It's very similar to 2.6, except for it's got goblins instead of skeletons. As you guys know, or some of you might know, I love 2.6. It's one of my favorite decks of all time. I actually finished like 18th with it once, although it had a rocket instead of fireball, but that's a long story. So yeah, we're just going to be hopping into some ladder games right now. We are 47th global. Hopefully we can push up a little bit. It is very early season, so there's not too much competition right now. I've just been playing casually throughout the day. But yeah, we're going to be seeing if we can get up a little higher. Alright, hopping in here up against Super Saiyan. I always think that's how you say it. Normally Super Saiyan, I don't know. It's got an extra J in there, I don't even know. He's from Omega Squadron, so not a clan that I know too well. We're going to be seeing if we can play this deck to the best of our ability. With this deck, you really want to keep up the pressure. As you can see, starting off, he just used his log against my Ice Spirit, so I'm actually going to go on a pretty aggressive push here, just with Goblins and Ice Golem. And looks like he does have 3 Muskies, so that's going to be pretty good for us. We're going to be able to zap this. He might actually have giant double minions. Yeah, I mean, he does have log. Log isn't normally in Log isn't normally in many 3 Muskie decks. But there is always a miner in there, so yeah, he might be playing 3 Musk Bandit with Minion Horde, I don't know. He actually is playing 3 Musk, I'm kind of surprised. We're going to Fireball right on top of those, not hitting the tower, but of course, getting that 3rd Muskie, that's going to be great value for us. We already have a lot of damage on his tower, as you guys can see, so this is going to be a great start of the game. Now, because he has log, it's typically not normal that most 3 Musk decks have log, so I'm thinking it might be 3 Musk Golem, especially as he does have that Minion Horde and he didn't have anything cheaper. Now, normally what I would do here is I would Ice Golem with the Goblins, but he does have log, so it would just get easily shut down. But he's not going to defend that, so those Goblins are going to get 3 hits there. Then we're going to cycle Ice Golem, maybe play a Hog. He does actually have Giant, so he does have a big tank for his 3 Musketeers. Not the Golem, but that is okay. Now, honestly, I think against these Spirit Goblins, I'm just going to play Cannon. If I zap them, then I'm really vulnerable to like a Minion Horde Ice, or Minion Horde Miner. I can defend it with Ice Spirit Zap at this point, so I think we're just going to play Musketeer. No, we can play this and this, and that should take that out just fine. And he does actually zap my tower there, but that's going to allow our Goblins to take out that Giant. Should only get 1 hit. Does actually get 2 hits barely there, but we're going to go on aggressive Hog Rider push. Now that we're up a little bit of elixir, having a bit of this push. And we actually do get a nice fireball with the Ice Spirit there. I thought he would do something like that, that's why I played the Ice Spirit there. And it did end up turning out in our favor, or working out in our favor. I don't know, English is hard. But as you can see, guys, we cycled back to Hog already. He's going to have to play Minion Horde on this, which he does. But our Hog's still going to get 3 hits. Yes, 3 hits. And that Goblin is going to get another strike. So it's 2 zaps and a log. Oh, wait, hold on. That was some bad skeletons on my part. That's okay though, we do have the Muskie already back in cycle. We can already play another Hog if we want to. I think I'm just going to Fireball these 3 Musketeers. Should go down pretty easily right there. I don't even have to zap them because the Giants have to go down. And yeah, that's going to be a nice, easy dub for game 1. Muskie going to take the tower. Hog's going to can tell. Hope we get the 3 kill. He does actually log. He doesn't hit the log. Come on. No, we're not going to get it. It's going to be kind of close. Maybe a few more seconds we would have gotten it. But yeah, that's going to be a nice win for game 1. We are actually 27th global right now, so not off to a bad start of the video. And yeah, just hop into a few more matches. Alright, so hopping in up against the boss today, actually, I know exactly what this guy's playing. He's playing Giant. He's got Zap, Log, and Arrows. He's got the Bowler. He's got the Barbarians, and the Archers, and the Minions as a deck. Pretty strange deck, but, you know, he's pretty known for it. He actually, I think, finished pretty well last season with it. considering his card levels. He does have a maxed bowler, however, but everything else are just commons and the giant in his deck. We're going to get a nice zap off the bards, so our hog will get a hit, and then we're going to play musketeer to defend against this. And we just have to keep in mind, we have to outcycle him. He's always going to have either his barbs or his bowler, unless we can really outplay him. So it's going to be hard to get through, but each time we should have at least one hit on the tower. We can either zap the barbs and get a hit, or we can, you know, the bowler will only make it so the hog rider get one hit, but it will still get one hit. And the musketeer does actually lock. Oh, never mind, he does zap it there. Good use of his spells. As I told you guys earlier, he does have zap, log, and arrows, so he can kind of throw around spells the way he wants to. We're gonna play cannon against this giant. Hopefully the bowler doesn't push it away. Oh my god, the bowler actually pushed away the giant. That's annoying. He arrow logged my musketeer. Alright, the boss, okay. Okay. Now he doesn't have arrows or log though, so I can play goblins pretty safely, and he won't have anything to counter that. He'll have barbs, but the goblin should tank for the barbs a little bit. He does actually zap my hog rider, but it still gets a hit on the tower, so it's going to be a pretty good start for the game for us right there. These two barbs should get maybe a hit or two, but seeing as he doesn't have any major spells, I'm not really too worried about just a little bit of chip damage to start off the game. And I really don't want to overcommit, because we only have really musketeer and cannon as our defense, because even if we play something like goblins on a giant, it's just going to be logged or arrowed. So that's not really a very viable or consistent defense, especially against a deck like this. So just getting some chip damage there, you know, slowing down this push a little bit. We do have the cannon, although that's kind of an awkward archers there. Probably hoped the giant would lock on, but now we don't have bat or zap for his minions. However, he does play his minions in front of the giant there, and he does play a bowler in the back, so I'm gonna go hog. Predict the barbs maybe. We do actually get the barbs there, which is nice. You know, just a little bit of chip damage with that fireball, getting some extra value there as well with the barbs. Nothing bad so far in this game. All I'm really worried about, honestly, is just, do we have enough firepower to break through these bowlers, to break through this giant? He's going to play minions at the bridge here, but that bowler should go down fairly quickly, so our musketeers will be able to take out the minions. We do actually take out the minions there. Here's another bowler, probably have barbs again. So we do actually get the fireball on the barbs the second time in a row. It's going to be great value for us. We also do hit the bowler and the tower. So, yep, giant going down there. Pull that with a cannon. Oh my god, it did it again! The bowler pushed the... He just triple spelled our musketeer. Okay, we're gonna have to get fancy here. He's getting a lot of damage. I'm annoyed. The bowler pushed the giant out of range of the cannon. Normally that cannon placement works. Is it gonna happen again? Okay, we're good. We're good this time. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh no, I'm starting to spell us out. That's bad. That's bad news. Bad news, bad news. He's gonna play bowler here. Oh my god, dude. I hate playing against this guy because it's just like... His deck is like... It's not real. It's like... Oh my god. Yep, there goes another 3 spells. That's gonna wrap up the game right there. Just because the bowler pushed the giant out of range of the cannon twice. You'd think I would have learned the first time. We're going to be down in 39th right now. Hopefully we can get one more win, get back up, maybe get top 20. Let's see where he's actually on global right now. He is with that deck. He finished 49th that season, and he is 3rd right now. Oh, that hurts, guys. That hurts. Ooh. Oh, finally in game here. Up against Edgar Meza, one of the best Mexican players in the game. I don't know if he's still as active and as, you know, prominent in the scene as he was a few months ago, but he's still obviously a great player. You don't really lose that. He's going to start off with a pump, probably 3 musk, because he did also play a Goblin Gang. Our Ice Spirit is only going to hit one of the goblins, unfortunately for us, so that might get a little bit of damage. We're going to play goblins to defend against that bat and goblin push. Not such a bad start to the game, but not the greatest, of course. And it's obviously too late to fireball now, so we're just going to play Ice Golem in the back, see what he does to, you know, kind of push us. He just played Battle Ram and a Minion Horde, so we're going to get a nice Ice Spirit and zap onto that Minion Horde. I'm going to take that out pretty easily, but we're going to have to play Goblins on top of this Barbarian, just so it doesn't get too much damage on the tower early on. We know we could have given that up, we could have probably hog pushed right there, but I'm kind of waiting for his pump. And yeah, there's no reason, you know, not to defend that kind of push. He does actually go with a pretty early 3 muskies, so we're just going to fireball those 2. goblins as well, goblin gang. This guy's going super hyper aggressive right now. Kind of a bit of a strange play. We're just going to be able to play an Ice Spirit onto that. It's only going to get 2 hits on the tower, and we do get a lot of positive elixir trades in that interaction, so he'll only have minion horde for this push. I don't even know if I have enough elixir. He did have an elixir pump, but he does have to log and a minion horde there, so we're going to get 2 hits on the tower, and we're just be able to zap that down. So it's going to be a pretty good trade for us going into the rest of the game. He'll probably pump here. I'm not really thinking of fireballing it. I'm thinking if he pumps, I'm just going to goblin or ice golem and then goblins at the bridge. You know, keep that pressure up. He'll probably play, you know, goblin gang. So I don't think I'm going to split it with Ice Spirit, but that is going to be sort of good value for us because he can't use goblin gang now to help his 3 musketeers. And we do actually get a stab off on the tower, so that's pretty good value right there. We're going to play 3 musk right here, so I've got my fireball and my zap ready. Come on, come on, come on. We do get it actually. That's going to be a lot of value for us. We're going to get 2 hits on the tower as well. So, yeah. That's practically game over right there. I'm going to save my Ice Golem for his 3 musk battle ram because I want to be able to, you know, play Ice Golem on top of his minion horde. I meant minion horde, not battle ram, not 3 musk. He's a giant. Okay. Okay, I see. Only stick has minor, but okay. Giants could be a good substitute. We're just going to zap onto that. That should take out most of the minion horde. Actually, it doesn't take out that much. It kind of went off to the right, unfortunately for us. However, we are still able to defend against that push very easily. Sec, although it is cheap and although it doesn't have much in defense, when it needs to defend, it can defend very successfully, as you guys can see here. Especially against a deck like the Musk that, you know, baits a lot of spells. We're going to get that last target that we need on tower there. We're fireball out. That's going to be a good game up against Edgar Meza. Should put us, what, top 25? And then let's play one more game. Maybe get into the top 20, and yeah, let's see where we are. We are actually 28th right now, so not bad, not bad. Going to be going into one last game here, and yeah, let's see how we do. Alright, up against this guy. Don't know how to say his name, unfortunately. Don't speak all languages, but we're going to hopefully get the win nonetheless. We're going to start off pretty aggressive with goblins at the bridge. Oh, it looks like I'm losing my voice a little bit. See how he defends against this. He does actually have zap, so not many decks have zap. Might be 3 musk, might be the same deck as I'm running. He does play goblin, so that could be my deck. Could be giant. Okay. Giant 3 musk maybe? Giant double minions maybe, because that typically runs 3 spells. Probably giant double minions. Let's see if he logs this or not. No log there. But yeah, let's see how he defends his goblins again. I think they'll get a hit if he doesn't defend them. He does actually play minions, so it looks like giant double minions once again. Let's play Ice Golem. Get ready for a counter push and defend against these minions. As I'm starting to lose my voice. Uh-oh. That's what happens when I stream for the first time in a little while and make a YouTube video. He does actually play minion horde, so it is going to be giant double minions. We get a nice zap though, and the Ice Golem does actually hit one of the minions, so they're going to be 5 left for the counter push. Play an Ice Spirit over here, should take out all of them. We do have goblins just in case it doesn't take out one of them, which it does not, unfortunately. So we're going to have to spend those 2 elixir there to make sure that our tower doesn't take too much damage from that minion. But that's overall not a bad trade at all. Now I could go hog here, but I think he's going to go giant, so I'm just going to play it pretty passively. We're going to play musketeer down here. We do play our cannon 4 tiles away from the river, so the musketeer is going to be rendered useless there. It's going to go up, basically give us more elixir for our musketeer to take care of, and yeah, that's going to be pretty good. Now he only has minions and minion horde to defend this. He also has fireball zap, so he's probably going to play one or the other. We do get a nice Ice Spirit and zap onto that minion horde. That's going to be the tower right there. Probably play minions or just tank that completely. Yep, looks like he just gave up that tower for us. You know, gobble up. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I mean, that was like, what, 2 weeks ago now, maybe? Something like that. But yeah, that's going to be basically a good game. As long as we just defend, you know, play musketeers down the same lane. Save our Ice Spirit and zap our Ice Golem and zap to kill his minion hordes. We should be pretty good. I'm actually going to go aggressive here in the opposite lane. That way, you know, the game's not just kind of, he used to fireball me out and I'm not going to do anything. Because if it does go into the 2-tower game, I definitely do want to have some chip damage on this tower. Which it of course could. I could make a mistake play some, you know, bad musketeers and then give them a lot of damage with the minion horde push. As you know, minion horde is one of those very, very high damaging cards. Looks like I am actually going to make a bit of a mistake. We do use zap on offense instead of defense, but instead of defending our tower, we do take his tower, so not really a mistake. Just kind of two different ways to play the situation. We're actually going to be able to fireball that minion horde. It's going to take it out very easily there. Pull the cannon back, or nope, never mind. I guess I lagged out. Okay, okay. You know, I'm not really too mad about that. The game was already over, so yeah, that's gonna be it for the video today. Let's see where we ended up on the ladder. Come on, come on, top 20, top 20. Oh, we're gonna be 22nd, but thank you guys very much for watching the video. This has been Hazard. Make sure to check me out on Instagram, other stuff like that. I'm gonna put this, I'm gonna put the chest opening, I think, at the front of the video. I don't know. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Peace out.